At UMC, access to your health care is only a call away. Dial 74-NURSE for free, instant medical advice from experienced and trusted UMC nurses, 24 hours a day. Learn more at umchealthsystem.com.
Texas Tech's Jace Amaro is no secret to the college football world. The versatile tight end was off to a strong start in 2012 before ultimately being derailed by an injury against West Virginia. Entering his junior season, Amaro is quick to temper expectations by fans and the media, and instead prove himself through his actions on the playing field.
Well, yeah, a lot of people, mentioned me on that little award watch list, and personally, I'd like to play a full season first, before I start getting recognized on those things, and that's a great honor to be on that watch list. But I've really only had one great game, and I know a lot of people have told me that, and I know a lot of blogs or whatever have said that about me, and I feel like I get hurt, I feel like that was just kind of me spinning my wheels right there, and I was just getting ready to, take off. And I feel like I could have had 2 or 3 more games like that in style.
Amaro's career at Texas Tech has been marked by a few controversies, both on and off the field. Amaro hopes he has learned lessons and grown as a person.
Freshman year was just really rough. I'd always been the big guy, the guy that got all the attention and got put in the game just because I was good, and that just didn't happen for me. I played very limited time, and going into my sophomore season, 2012 with a lot of obstacles, and just not on the football field, but off the field too, and some of those things people may get the wrong impression of me, but you can ask my coaches, my teammates, that I'm the last guy that to have to do any of those things, to have that approach, to have that mentality. And for me, I have a lot to prove, about myself, about how I play, and being injured, that's just one more thing to be grateful for. Every single practice you have, every time you're out there, you have a chance to play, and that really dealt to me, and I feel like that grew me up really quick, and because I saw my team lose, and that was just the last thing I wanted to see, and I feel more evolved, I feel more matured, and I know I'm a much better football player. I'm a much better, person, and I have a better mindset. My mentality is a lot stronger than it was before, and I feel like I'm really ready to go this season.
He's come a long way. I think during the spring, coming off that injury, he was still a bit tentative to start, and by the end of the spring, he was getting at it pretty good. And then from what I've heard, he's had an incredible summer. He looks great, and so we expect him to be a big part of our offense.
I feel like Coach Brown, he had a lot of plays that were set up for the outside guys. And I played H last season. It was a totally different position than I'm playing this season, and I feel like Coach Kingsbury is really going to get me more involved, in the blitz game and the hot game, and he has special plays just for me. With the staff, I think those guys came in here with a lot of energy, and they brought a lot of spirit. I feel like we had always had a little doubt in our minds going into each fall camp, and when everyone's excited, you feel like you have something to prove. You feel like you should play a little bit harder, and I think that's going to be one big difference in this season than the past seasons that I've been here.